Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Ooh, Bart here.
We got us a new Westland.
It's colorful, it's odoriferous, and it's peat. And we're going to test it American whiskey style.
Odoriferous style.
Yeah, you like that? It said it on the bottle. I stole it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I think it was on here somewhere.
All right, so this bottle is courtesy of Wes.
Truly
Oh,
odoriferous.
it does.
Yeah, I'd seen it. That's what gave me the idea.
Courtesy of Wes Jolly. Writes for Modern Thirst. He's
Yes.
from Colorado Springs.
Yes.
He was here for our 5th anniversary gathering.
Air Force
and we had him on a show.
Yeah. He
He's one of
popped
well,
in.
Stranahan's. He came in, did the cask thief with us.
Yes, he did. And I'll be going to the next Cask Thief June 24th if anybody's there. So no, not 24th, 22nd.
So this is Westland's, just like Balvenie does with the Peat Week.
Yes, which is good. Everybody needs to do this.
Yeah, Westland. Now this is their 5th. I can see it on the box. Fifth time they've done this. 5th annual release of their Peat Week. It is a single malt whiskey.
Love that.
It's 50% ABV, and great packaging.
Yeah, I mean they've got the 5th annual. It's all like a circus: a sword swallower, a guy being shot out of a cannon, a gal looks like she's running the big top with her hat, and the idea again of an American single malt whiskey. I love that, and I know they're on board with trying to get that as a classification. So now.
Are you sure they're on board with that? You
Yes.
know they're on board with that. You talked to someone?
Yeah, I know it.
I have not had this. You broke into this one?
I did.
Ooh, sweet.
I know.
You know what? I got a sweet citrus.
I know it doesn't really hit
Blast.
you with the peat slap in the face.
No.
That was the first thing that caught me. Is you can get that Westland nose in there. You can kind of get it because they've got that peated cask finish. I think down there. I've got to take a look at it. I might even grab that.
I don't get the Westland nose at all. Westland to me is very malty. It's very straw, grassy.
Just
This
you
is
can
sweet.
get
This
it,
is
right, but you can. I get it at the deep part of the nasal odoriferousness.
This is Scotch style, rich citrus, vanillas.
Here's the surprise, though. Do you get a peat hit in the face?
No.
I know. And that's the first thing that surprised me here. I actually wondered if it was going to change a little bit after I'd had it open.
I'm not getting any peat on the nose. As a matter of fact.
I didn't want to say it, but because everybody knows I'm over peated. I'm Bart Bag over peat man, and I don't get peat on the noses either. Noses?
The nose is delicious, though.
It is. It's sweet. It's candy cane. Not mint, but maybe just candy.
It says aged minimum of 3 years.
Yeah, sorry, not candy cane. Up in Golden, Colorado, before it was gambling, they used to have this sweet shop, and they had these think
Taffy?
candy cane. Nope. Well, they had a taffy shop too.
Saltwater taffy?
They had that, but think candy cane, but it's not a candy cane. It's all different flavors.
It's like it, but different?
It's the same consistency, but it's a straight line without the curve.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm anxiously awaiting the palate because the nose is
Palate is
very
different
good.
from the nose.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where it's very different.
My God, that's glorious. That is delicious.
See, it
The
catches.
peat is there, but it's mild to medium.
Yes. That's
but-
my letdown here, though.
The sweetness to that.
It is.
The banana cream pie. Vanilla.
Okay. Yeah.
Powdered sugars.
Yes.
It's a There's what's the banana pudding? And then it's
Yes.
got like the cake bottom.
Boston cream.
Boston cream pie. Is that
To
what
me,
I'm thinking
that's
of?
what I think of. Yeah.
Creamy?
I get a Boston cream pie kind of creamness to it.
Peaty?
I don't get peaty.
Oh, yeah.
It's subtle. I mean, I get it, but it's so subtle. And this is my letdown here. I mean, but look at this. Look at this. Look, peat week is big. Truly odoriferous. I'm like, I didn't get a peat hit in the face. This lady's got a top hat, you know, and it's peat week. And then there's a sword swallower saying positively peated. And to me here, the peat is much subtler than I expected. So I'm not saying there's no knock on this whiskey. It's a good whiskey, and you're experiencing that. That's why I kept my mouth shut. I'm just not getting the peat week hit that I thought I was going to get.
That could be my favorite Westland. Seriously, that is good. That's very good.
Hold on.
I can understand Bart's let down, being the peat head that he is.
Right. So here's their other one. This says peated. So that was my other question. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the Westland characteristics, that strong grassiness, that hay maltiness, I'm not getting at all.
And what makes their peat week different from their peated Westland? No,
It doesn't say. It's just the fifth annual peat week. They've got a little deal on here. All right.
So I poured some of the peated. I don't know. We don't do a lot of. Do we do a lot of research? Do we dive deep? Yeah, exactly. Research.
No.
We don't. I don't know what the difference is. Throw it in the comments if you know. But I've got a peated single malt here, and I've got a 5th annual peat week peated single malt here. Now try that.
I don't want to ruin my palate for this peat week.
It's not going to ruin it.
I'm still on the peat week, but I'm telling you, this could almost be confused with the Balvenie peat week. There's rich honey. There's not as much peat. Maybe go back to the 2002 peat week from Balvenie.
Yeah, maybe the 02. Not the 03.
No, there's a nice peat in there. More my level of peat.
Okay. I'm totally giving you that. So I'll just say it's not my level of peat.
That is stellar. I would buy a backup bottle of that.
Okay.
All right, going to the peat week, or no, the peated cask.
You're going to see a subtle difference.
It's not peated cask.
No,
it's peated.
It's peated.
And they import.
Yes.
No, they don't.
We combine.
McCarthy's imports their peat. Right.
Okay. This peated malt whiskey is a variation on our home style, made from a mash of peated malt that is among the smokiest in the world. We combine that with a variety of malt-focused spirits that together create a single malt whiskey, and then it goes on about a spectrum and peatiness. And it doesn't, I don't believe, Westland's peated malt is filled primarily into new American oak and first fill used American oak. And it doesn't really get into that. It talks about the mash bill.
Those are pretty close. You can tell they're related.
Yeah, right.
There's more peat, not as much sweet.
No.
More sweet in the peat week.
Okay. Now, what do you know about
More
me
citrus.
and Westland? You may not know. I like their regular American single malt.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
They've
just
got
the
the
standard.
sherry finish. They got the peat finish. My favorite is the regular standard American single malt. Love it.
Now, see, the peated's coming off a little sour. There's a little twinge of a sour on the tail end. Probably their maltiness. Not there on the peat week. Peat week is...
I do get a little smoke, though, here. A little lighter smoke on their peated standard offering.
Yeah, the peat week is a lot more of the vanillas, a lot more of the citrus, a lot more of the powdered sugar sweetness coming in with the peat.
All right. I'll get a little peat on there now. I actually was hoping that maybe it had opened up a little bit. You and I both know bottles will change as they drain. And again, it's not, there's nothing in it that I dislike.
Yeah, it just doesn't have your peat.
Right,
Your
screaming Peat Week.
expectations.
I was like, man, I got down there. I'm like, West Jolly, drop a little Peat Week. And I was like, Westland. And then I'm like, what do you think I went to first? I keep hitting you.
You have
like,
to play that back in slow motion.
oh,
so I
yeah,
can see what
you do
said.
that one twice. And I'm like, I gotta open that. It's got all this circus stuff. It's got the thing, and I pour it out, and then I nose it, and I'm like, this peat is subtle with this one. And then I taste it, and I'm like, oh, it's subtle peat. So that's all I'm saying. Don't expect a peat slap in the face. What do you got?
Well, this is a 92, 93 score for me.
Wow.
It's good. I like it.
Wow.
Rich, sweet, slight, maybe medium peat. It's a great combination. I love it.
Light peat.
So I was looking at the price. Where are you scoring it? Take out your peat expectations. As
That's
a
what I'm
whiskey,
doing, I know.
As a whiskey, how is it?
89. That's without. No, I'm not.
There's no way.
No, I'm not. Is that 89? That's a good whiskey, but you can't say that is. I was going to just compare it to something else. It's a good, solid 89. Now, I score a little harder than you do. Yeah. It's good. It's solid. I don't know if I can. I'll fully admit I don't know if I can fully separate peat because it screams Peat Week, positively peated on it. When I'm going for Peat Week, positively peated,
Odoriferously.
I know it proclaims a lot of stuff here. So the marketing is claiming some stuff that I feel it should have come in and said sneaky peat. Okay? It should have said subtle peat. And it should have been like whispers and stuff like, and then like candy on here and be like, there's a touch of peat. And it should have had all that. It should have been a whisper like, I can't get better than sneaky peat.
I didn't even add water yet. This is only going to get better.
It's good though. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing bad about it. And you are not wrong. I like it better than their peated single malt. I'm a little confused. What's the peated single malt compared to the 5th annual Peat Week? I don't know. It is, I think, a cut above. Yeah. But I'm speaking for peat heads around the world here. Okay? I'm speaking for you peat heads right here. If this screams peat head, buy me. If you're a peat head and you buy it thinking it's going to be a punch peat dirt clod in the face, is it? It's not. That's all I'm saying.
If you are a whiskey lover,
sure,
you need to pick up this bottle. I'm going to leave it at that.
You can leave it at that. You can leave it at that.
I had to look it up to see. Now, Vine and Table in Indiana, which is the Scotch for Dummies go-to, they've got it for $109. You need to get down there and pick it up. It's only going up in price online.
It will. I'm sure
this
there's
is a limited
bottles.
release.
Yeah, there's limited bottles.
Yeah. I mean, I see it up to $200 online. So get down to the Vine and Table there in Carmel, Indiana, and pick it up at $109.
All right. How would you?
Now the Scotch for Dummies can do this because it's it's a single malt. It's not a bourbon, so you can do it. You're gonna step away. What?
Well, I was going to step away and let you explain a little bit more because I think your review of this is going to be the more informative. All I'm giving you is as a peat head, disappointed. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean the quality in the juice isn't good. It's just not the peat thing I thought it was going to be. And it's from West Jolly, so thank you, but I'm calling it like it is. It screamed a lot of things to me, and it was subtle. So can you give me transitions?
Yeah, I think I've talked about it. This no peat on the nose. I didn't get any. Maybe there's a slight one you can pick up. The citruses, the vanillas, the sugars blast through at you on the nose.
Yeah.
On the palate, though, first sip, I got peat.
Okay. What kind of peat did you get? Could you tell me?
Mild to medium.
Okay, but what, like ashtray peat?
No. No. Campfire.
Iodine? No.
Campfire.
Campfire, okay.
Wood
That's
burning.
what I'm asking you. Wood burning campfire.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the peat you got, just like the smoke, though. Not
More-
like you got the stick in your mouth. Ooh, that looked dirty. My
It's
apology.
30% campfire, 70% vanilla custards, banana, Boston cream pie,
Yes.
sugar wafer cookies.
Yes. Yeah,
There we
I'm
go.
with you on that.
That's what I was
good.
thinking. I think my mom has made this deal. She puts like the sugar wafer cookies on the bottom, and then there's like this vanilla pudding with bananas in it, and then Cool Whip on top.
Man, we need to have your mom on set.
That's what it is.
We need to have her over. You made me hungry there. You know I like combining food with the show.
Yeah. Especially when he hasn't, whether he has or hasn't.
Well, even 12 Hours of Boom. No secrets or anything, but I'm trying to get a food component.
Yep.
Well, you're good on that one. I think we've hit this.
I'm sticking, but this is my favorite Westland. I think they hit it out of the park with that one.
I like what you're doing. I get subtle peat here. I just think the marketing department proclaimed. I like your standard American. I like your standard American. All right. It's good. It's just subtle.
I like the packaging. I
love
like
the packaging.
advertising.
But it screams sword swallower.
Traveling dummy. Traveling dummy. You know, and so we were in Ireland and Scotland on the Saturday night in Scotland.
I was told
Roy had set up a get together, a gathering at the Bon Accord.
Yes.
There's like two big whiskey bars in Glasgow. I think I said Glasgow. They pronounce it Glas. It's Glasgow.
Right.
Glasgow.
And they're Glaswegians.
There's two big whiskey bars, the Pot Still and the Bon Accord. Now Friday night,
I don't even know anything about the pot still. All I know is Bon Accord.
Friday night, everybody was hanging out.
The main guy there.
Friday night, everybody was hanging out at the Pot Still. We didn't go because we were wiped out, tired. We were hanging out at Roy's.
I'm going to take the blame on that one.
No, me too.
Okay.
No, me too.
I was wore out.
Yeah.
And when my battery shuts down, it's like a cell phone. There ain't nothing left. It's dead.
Yeah.
You can attest to that.
I know. Yeah.
You've got a slow burn. I'm like, whoop, boom, the phone's out, baby. Ain't no phone left.
And then you just got to put him on the charger.
Yeah. And you don't want to be using me while I'm charging. It's like leaving the light on and apps. It won't charge proper.
But anyway.
Shut me down, put me to sleep.
Anyway, Saturday night, we go to the Pot Still, or the Bon Accord.
Right, Bon Accord.
In Glasgow.
It was hot.
You know who's there?
That joint.
Randy Adams.
Randy was there.
Where's he live? Remember?
Oh, I don't remember. Randy.
Arizona.
Dang it.
Randy Adams heard about us meeting up with Roy, two of his favorite channels. Him and his wife organized a vacation.
What?
To go to Scotland just to meet up with. I mean, so that they could be there and meet us. So we've got Randy emailed us the pictures. We're sitting at the table with him in the Bon Accord.
Yes.
Randy and his wife went on. They did some touring in Scotland. He's at Macallan.
He stops in
Tomatin. You bet too. We went to both of those.
Oh
didn't we?
yes, they're both cool. They were different, totally different.
Glengoyne, right by Glasgow. We did not go there. There's
Macallan was
Deanston.
like an Interstarship Enterprise.
So, and then he's at, just for Bart, he takes a picture outside of Warhammer.
40K. I'm not a Warhammer 40K guy, but that was cool.
But he's just taking pictures from the outside.
That's a miniatures game.
Yeah.
Like a war game.
So thank you to Randy Adams, and he's a Patreon supporter as well.
That's phenomenal.
Which we need to check.
Phenomenal.
We got some Patreon shout-outs to do as well. But thank you, Randy. It was great meeting you. And I can't believe you came all the way from Arizona. To us and Roy are going to be together, and of course his wife. They planned the vacation. We weren't the sole purpose. Well, maybe we were.
I'm going to claim
maybe we were the
we were the sole purpose.
All right, Patreon supporters.
Yes.
Now, I'm not even going to say how much. Terry Miller come in as just a great Patreon supporter. I'm not even going to shout out how much he's supporting us.
He's been doing well. He keeps raising it. I'm going to let you know he started at $5.
$5.
It's gone up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's gone up.
Yes.
And Terry Miller. So we're going to... my kids are sleeping.
I don't think we even need to shout. I mean, just that alone.
Well,
Terry
I think
Miller. Now, here's the
we
deal,
got to give him
Terry.
the shout though. It says we'll shout it with gusto.
Let's shout it.
And the kids are sleeping, Terry. You're getting a deal that's maybe waking kids up. I may get in trouble from the wife for this, but it's worth it for you.
He gets in trouble every day.
All the time.
He gets
I'm used
yelled
to
at.
it.
all
I
the
get
time.
him mad. He's mad at me. People are mad. Yeah.
Terry Miller!
I hear a kid crying. There's a kid crying. I'm like, why did Daddy wake me up? Who's Terry Miller? Why is he saying it so loud and proud?
That's it. Terry gets his
Terry's
own show.
awesome.
He gets his
Here's
own
what
show.
I think happened. Terry was like, I got to support the dummies. Boom, I'm doing $5. Then he watched a couple shows and was like, I'm moving it up. Then we go over to Ireland and Scotland, and he's like, it's got to go up higher. It's got to go up higher. I'm watching these guys more than I watch TV. If you're watching us more than TV, Patreon, baby.
I'm saying 93. I really like it.
89.
It's
I'm
delicious.
sticking with 89.
Get down there to the Vine and Table. Is that the name of it? And pick it up before it's gone.
How many do they have?
What? Are you talking with whiskey in your mouth?
I did. There's the people.
Let's.
I got a little more peat on that at the finish. I still think this might open up. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Sláinte.
Dummies.